Good morning, Facebook Live fans. How you guys doing today? Hope you're having a great summer. We've been real busy here at MCOR this summer, short summer for everybody, trying to get everything in and out for the families before you go on vacation and in between vacations. So anyway, we haven't brought a lot of lives to you lately because we've just been busy. And M3 Home Tent of Tampa Bay, our sister company, has been very busy also. Lots of home film and commercial film going on. So anyway, we are back on track here. I want to go over a couple things real quick this morning before we get really busy here today. I may do another live today, so tune in if you see that come up, and we'll talk to you here soon. So let's start over here in the accessories department with Justin. Switch camera. Justin, Facebook Live fans watching you. What do you got going on this Challenger this morning?
Morning, Matt. Morning, Facebook. We're working on putting these wheels back on it. We just set them out and got them powder coated, so we have a nice finish on them for a good long time, keep them protected. And we also did an exhaust on this, Magnaflow, I believe, stainless.
Okay.
It's going to sound good and look good.
Okay, so we set the wheels up for powder coating. Got them turned around in a day, black powder coat. They came out really nice. Factory wheels. The great advantage about doing a powder coat on a factory wheel setup is you maintain that factory ride. And they're still a good sized wheel. So they look nice, and you don't have to worry about any problems with aftermarket wheels. We sell aftermarket wheels also, and we can take care of all those problems you may have. But for those of you that are worried about messing something up, the option is to go ahead and keep your factory wheels and just black powder coat them. They look really nice. This car's going to look good when it's done. So the exhaust, Justin said we put a Magnaflow exhaust on here. Zoom out a little bit so you can see it. A nice little dual setup here. Stainless steel tips on it. Let me zoom under here. This is called a catback exhaust system. It's got the X pipe, the crossover on there. Mufflers are much smaller than the factory ones. I think we probably already chucked those outside, so I can't show you those. But anyway, nice simple add-on. Makes a huge difference on a vehicle. Of course, you pick up some horsepower, but the point is you get a nice throaty sound out of it when you're done. We zoom over here so you can see what it looks like with the wheels on it. Totally changes the way this car looks. Kind of accents the black that's already on the car. Looks really nice. So again, exhaust on a Challenger and powder coat and a set of factory wheels. Pretty simple upgrade, and this one's going to be out of here this morning, and Justin will be on to some other vehicles. He's got some lift kits and things going on. Come over here to the upholstery department and Judy's section here. As you can see, we're stacked a mile high. With a whole lot of, looks like boat upholstery here for a MasterCraft, I believe. And Judy's got all these stripped down and patterned out, I'm guessing by the looks of it. And we've got a leather kit right here getting ready to go in something also. Judy, Facebook Live's on here this morning.
Good morning.
Want to see how you're progressing? Is this a MasterCraft that you're working on? Okay. What are you doing for the patterning here on this one? What colors are we going with?
We're going with white with blue accents.
Oh, nice.
And then it's also getting the silver accents to go along with it as well.
Okay. So silver and blue accents. We'll check back in with you when you get some more progress on that. Show what the seats look like. Everybody loves Judy's work here. Oh, it looks like we got one going right here. And it shows you what the tone is. It's kind of a cool, different than regular marine vinyl. It's got a nice pattern to it, a little more aggressive, so that'll look really good. This is what a cover looks like that she's patterned out. She doesn't have it put together and on yet, but this is all the sewing that happens on the back side. Trying to give you guys some value, show you some progress here as we go so you can see what all goes into these upholstery jobs. Come over here to electronics department. See what we got going over here. Looks like we've got a nice little Infiniti here. Getting a Alpine subwoofer. And I think the customer supplied some of his equipment, which is fine. We'll also install your equipment for you. Not a problem as long as it's good, safe, quality equipment. Looks like we got a Fosgate amp going in. Nice Stinger amp kit. That should sound really good on this car when it's finished. Good looking Infiniti there. Some nice wheels and all. We didn't do any of that, but customer had a great choice. Come over here to Roddy and see what Roddy's got going on this morning. Roddy, I'm going to flip this around and talk to you. Facebook Live this morning. What do you got going here?
We're
doing a factory style cruise control add-on.
Factory style cruise control add-on. So basically this car didn't come with cruise control originally, and we're going to add that on. What all goes into adding on a cruise control, Roddy?
Actually, I'll have to be removing the airbag. I've already disconnected the battery and let the computer drain.
Okay.
Take apart the shroud for the steering column, and I'll just be, actually it's pretty much plug and play. But
Okay.
I'll have to cut a hole in the side of the steering wheel to have the cruise control arm come out.
Okay.
Put it all back together.
That's about it. Okay, well, I'm going to show them the components that are involved here. Cruise control's come a long ways from the old cable style. Most all of it's electronic now. But basically, these kits are made for each vehicle. And this one's actually specifically made for a 05 to 08 Toyota Corolla and Matrix. Gives us a template that we lay on there so we can cut the dash shroud out perfectly, install this switch. It'll look like it was done by the factory when it's finished. Pretty slick. And then everything's built into modules. It's all wire to wire. And it works just like the factory does when it's all finished. Like he said, they disconnect the battery before they get going, make sure it's completely discharged. They'll pull the airbag out of the car and then pull the steering column apart and go ahead and install that switch setup. Pretty cool. Some big wheels and tires going in. I'm definitely going to do a live on this one when this vehicle comes through. It's going to get a big lift kit, big Alpine. I mean a set of wheels and tires, Alpine 8-inch navigation. It's going to look real nice when it's done. So we got some rough country parts in here, another suspension lift, and a undercover flex. That's a bed cover. Going to be going into something. Let me work my way around here. Thank you, Roddy. So over here we've got a pretty cool old relic. Looks like a 90s Z28 Camaro. These cars are getting real popular again, it seems like. We're seeing a lot of these. You guys remember these from back in the days? For me, it was my high school days. Nice old car here. And on this one, we got Casey back here working on it. Casey, what do you got? What are you going to be doing on this one today? What are you working on?
Right now I'm doing an R&R on the 91 Z28, like you said. We're going to do legal limit on it after we get finished with it. And as of now, I'm just taking off all the old film. You can tell it's been on there since probably day one, so yeah, it's coming off little by little, but we'll get it done. No problem.
Okay, so we're stripping off some very old film. This is a pretty neat process. You can see how it works. This is kind of the worst part about the window tint industry is stripping the old film off. For those of you who have taken off wallpaper before, this is very similar, except it's on glass, so we can't be aggressive with it. We use chemicals, and we use a high-end commercial Jiffy steamer here that's made for this kind of thing. And this steamer, blasts out some really hot steam on here, and we get that to release the adhesive. The adhesive is the problem, it's not the film. A lot of people will just rip the film off the window and then suddenly they can't see through it. Well, what you can't see through is the actual adhesive that's left over. And that is the worst part to get off. So you can see them kind of as it pulls off. You can see why this is so tedious. It's such a big job. We tell customers they have to drop these off for a day. Whereas we can tint the car, in an hour and a half. But, pulling it off is just a lot of tedious work on this thing. So, and then up here you've got these small, let me see if I can get into this. These are all your defrost lines in the back window, and although it's not on this car, a lot of these cars, your radio antenna is also built into the back window. So we can't just go take a blade and scrape all this off, or it'll remove these little metal lines that are built into the glass. If you ever wonder what those are, that's what they are. They're defrost strips. You see on the outside here, I'm stripping it off. Not super exciting, but something that a lot of people ask about and wonder why it does take so long. Now he'll work on this back window probably on its own for a good hour to 2 hours just by itself, and then he'll steam off the side windows and take them off too. Go over here and see Angel's got his computer cut film going here. Looks like we're doing factory legal limits, so 30% on the front, 20s on the back essentially. What kind of film are we putting on here, Angel?
We're doing lifetime 3MFX on this one.
3MFX lifetime warranty film on this Altima. Okay, cool. Good deal. So he's got one window laid already. You can see the difference between the film, the darkest legal limits on the back window compared to the quarter window that's not been done yet. Pretty big difference there. Oh, there you go. So from the outside, Front door is legal limits, back door is legal limits. Front's always a little lighter than the back. That's Florida state law. And then this window hasn't been done yet, so you can see the contrast difference. Remember, tint does a lot, not only for obviously for heat and UV here in Florida. That's our most important thing, but cosmetically it looks real good when it's all said and done too. So I'm going to walk out of the shop here. I'm going to go up front. I want to introduce you guys to one of our newest sales associates. Christina, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Hey.
Say hi to Facebook Live.
Hi, how are you?
Christina's our newest sales associate. She comes to us with a lot of experience from dealerships in the past, Toyota and Lexus, working in the car accessories department. So come see Christina when you get a minute. And she works up here in this first kiosk. So we've got her and Tony, kind of new to the staff here, doing a great job for you. Quick overview of the showroom, what we got going on. Big set of tires going on to something, I don't know what. We do have a very large mid-year kicker sale going on right now. I usually don't push the sales on Facebook Live, but this one's pretty incredible. As you can see, it's stacked up like Christmas time here. So if you're looking to do a stereo system, it's really a great time to get over here and do it, kind of an end of the summer thing, before you go off to college or before school starts or whatever it is. Good time to jump in and get what you need from Kicker. I want to go over a couple of things real quick here. Take a walk into the office.
Yes, okay.
So this weekend, as a lot of you know who've been walking by or driving by our corner here, we've got a pretty major job going on by CSX. The corner of 54 and 41 will be shut down on Saturday night after we close for business, and it won't open back up until Monday morning, early in the morning. But what's going on is you can still get here. We will contact all of our appointments that are coming in on Sunday. Tony will contact you and let you know what the alternative route is to get here. Not a big deal at all. You can still make it here with no problem. They'll have police escorts out there, and the church next door also for them. So there'll be traffic flow to get around this corner. Just keep that in mind if you would, and bear with us a little bit. We've been careful for our appointments on Sunday. You can still come by here Sunday for consults and everything. We'd love to have you. Just know that that corner's closed, but we are not. We still got to keep working. So the only other thing I wanted to go over real quick, you know, we try to do a lot for the community here. We try to be responsible and give back and do philanthropy. We support a lot of these you know, local ball teams. Land O'Lakes Little League, their football team, the Predators, is one that we sponsored for a long time. I want to let you all know that, you know, I'm available. I like to speak with you know, a lot of these high schools and vocational stuff. I'm a big proponent of that. That's how a lot of us got into this industry back when we started, and we want to encourage that. We want you know, new workers coming up through. You know, college is great, and I've been through college, and it was wonderful for me also. But there's also a vocational route that you can go that can be very lucrative for you. So if you're not a college type person or a vocational college type person, you know, there's a good future for you also. So if any of you have any opportunities, I would love to help out and come speak for you know, any of these organizations. I love talking about business and entrepreneurship. Love going into the schools and you know, future business leaders of America and things like that. So hit me up. You know, you can message us on Facebook or call in here to the store, or matt@mcoreautomotive.com, and I'd love to help you out however I can, kind of give back. You know, so let me know what opportunities you have. I try to work with the Land Lakes High School and Gaither High School and whoever else will have us, essentially. So anyway, with that being said, hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll probably try to come back a little bit later on today. We've got a lot of things coming through the shop today. I've got some great content out there for you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in, Facebook. If you got any questions, hit us up down below or message us like you always do. You know where we're at. And if there's anything you'd like to see us show more of, more content, let us know, and we'll get on that also. Thanks. You guys have a great one. Bye-bye.